You want to hear some random facts about Wisconsin? No? Too bad. Wisconsin consumes more brandy than any other state, mostly in one drink, the brandy old fashioned, like a fruity cocktail made by your drunk granny. The state drink is milk, not beer, just milk. There's a house of rock that has a 200-foot-long room suspended over a cliff. It's filled with nightmare fuel like automated orchestras and sea monsters. Willy Wonka designed a haunted museum. Jeffrey Dahmer was born and raised in Milwaukee. In many counties, there are more bars than grocery stores. Green Bay Packers are publicly owned, like by the fans. You can literally own a piece of the team like a shareholder. No other NFL team does this. Comment a state and I'll see what I can do. Want to hear some random facts about North Carolina? No? Too bad. The first successful powered flight happened in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Shout out to the Wright brothers. North Carolina is the largest sweet potato producer in the United States. The town of Bat Cave, North Carolina is real. Yes, like Batman. No, he doesn't live there, I think. The Venus flytrap is native only to a 70-mile radius around Wilmington, North Carolina. There are some very picky plants. Krispy Kreme was founded in Winston-Salem. Yes, your donut addiction has North Carolina roots. The Baltimore estate in Asheville is the largest privately owned home in the United States. It has 250 rooms. North Carolina has a town called Why Not? With that being said, why not just follow me? Comment another state and I'll see what I can do. Want to hear some random facts about Florida? No? Too bad. Florida has more toll roads than any other state. It's basically the real-life DLC version of the United States. You're never more than 60 miles away from an ocean no matter where you're at in Florida. You will sweat, and you will be near water. Key West once declared war on the United States in 1982 for like 60 seconds. Then they surrendered and requested foreign aid. There's a law that unmarried women cannot parachute on Sundays. Because why not mix misogyny with gravity? The Everglades is the only place in the world where crocodiles and alligators live together. In harmony. Or not. Florida is home to the most lightning strikes in a year in the US. You can legally own a kangaroo in Florida. And a sloth. And a lemur. You gotta jump through some hoops, but you can do it. There's more, but we'd be here all day. Comment a state and I'll see what I can do. Alright, if you insist. Want to hear some random facts about Georgia? No? Too bad. It's illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork in Gainesville, Georgia. Yes, this is real. I am not kidding. Georgia has had 5 capitals. Currently, it's Atlanta. But before that, it was Savannah, Augusta, Louisville, and Milledgeville. I hope I said that right. Coca-Cola was invented in Atlanta in 1886. The state's official bird is the brown thrasher. It sounds like a 90s wrestler. The CDC is based in Atlanta, so if there's going to be a zombie apocalypse, it's probably going to start there. You could be fined for putting an ice cream cone in your back pocket on Sundays. It's an old horse theft law. It's a long story. The state fruit is a peach, but Georgia actually ranks 3rd in the U.S. for peach production, behind California and South Carolina. Alright, I'll just stop there. Comment another state and I'll see what I can do. Alright, if you say so. Want to hear some random facts about North Dakota? No? Too bad. North Dakota has more cows than people. There are 2.24 cows for every 1 person. Moo. The geographic center of North America is in Rugby, North Dakota. And yes, there's a monument. It's a rock. North Dakota produces more honey than any other state. We know where Winnie the Pooh's headed. In 1987, a nuclear missile was accidentally dropped at a farm in North Dakota. I don't know what else to say about that one. Norwegian and German are the most common ancestries in North Dakota. It's illegal to lie down and fall asleep with your shoes on. Okay, this one's not true, but some people think it is true. But it's not. Comment other states and I'll see what I can do. You want to hear some random facts about Oregon? No? Too bad. Oregon has more ghost towns than any other state. Over 200 of them. The state nut is a hazelnut. Over 99% of U.S. hazelnuts come from Oregon. Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the U.S. It was formed by a collapsed volcano. I don't know why that sounds like really dramatic. There's an official exploding well video from Oregon. In 1970, they blew up a dead well with dynamite. The world's smallest park is in Portland. It is literally 2 feet wide. The first Nike shoes were made in Oregon. Trees, trees, more trees. Over 60% of the state is forests. Oregon has an annual UFO festival. Nerds. Comment another state and I'll see what I can do. I've already done Georgia. But, you want to hear some more facts about Georgia? No? Too bad. There's a town called Santa Claus, Georgia. It has streets like Candy Cane Road and Rudolph Way. Ho ho ho. Georgia has 159 counties. That's more than any state east of the Mississippi. Second only to Texas. Savannah is one of the most haunted cities in America. I'm never going to Savannah. Waffle House was founded in Georgia, which makes it the fighting capital of the world. I added that last part. There's a place called Goatman Bridge. And yes, there's legends. About what? A half man, half goat. Georgia grows more peanuts than any other state. Okay, I'm done. Comment another state and I'll see what I can do. You want to hear some facts about Minnesota? No? Too bad. Minnesota is home to the largest ball of twine made by one man. It's in Darwin, and it weighs over 17,000 pounds. The Mall of America is so big it has its own zip code. There's also a theme park inside. Capitalism at its final form. Minnesota has more shorelines than California, Florida, and Hawaii combined. The first interstates to ever be built under the Eisenhower system was in St. Paul. That was really hard to say. I don't know why. Minnesota has a state muffin. It's blueberry. There's a spam museum in Austin, Minnesota. A spam museum. A museum about spam. I'm done, Minnesota. I'm done. Comment other states and I'll see what I can do. Want to hear some random facts about the sun? I mean Arizona? No? Too bad. Arizona has more cacti than people. Probably. The sun shines in Arizona 300 plus days a year. Arizona has a town called Why. As in, why is it so hot? Tombstone, Arizona is a real place. And no, the Undertaker is not from there. There's a crater from a giant asteroid impact. Meteor crater is 50,000 years old, 3,900 feet wide. You can cook eggs on the sidewalk. In summer, streets heat up to 150 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 65 degrees for the rest of the world. Arizona is home to over 20 Native American tribes. Arizona has more mountains than Switzerland. I know nothing about Switzerland, so I'm guessing that's impressive. Alright, I'm done. Comment different states and I'll see what I can do. Want to hear some facts about Washington? The state? No? Too bad. Washington is the only state named after a U.S. president. Seattle consumes more coffee than any other U.S. city. They should be the city that never sleeps. Washington grows over 70% of the nation's apples. Washington is the only state where you can surf and snowboard in the same day. Seattle's Park Place Market has a wall that is covered in chewing gum. Ooh, that's nasty. There are places in Washington you can only reach by ferry or plane. The state has an official state fossil, the Columbian mammoth. I'm gonna be honest, guys. This one's hard. Washington seems kind of boring. I'm done. Call me a different state. I'll see what I can do.